And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And for Golden State, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch, a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
Shot is good by Curry.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Butler. Lets it go from deep. And there's Curry on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 6.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Outside Brunson. Fades back. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Towns has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside, Green. Pass to Porzingis. From 13. And the basket is good.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Now Green. Pass to Butler. The 3-ball. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Hart passes to Anunoby. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Butler surveying the floor. Will it go? And it's Butler with the jam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Brunson passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Outside Butler. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Butler's got 5.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Outside Anunoby. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Brunson. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Pure from three-point range.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Now here's Bridges. Yet to see a basket. Left side Brunson. It's stolen by Curry. Melton outside. Again, Golden State.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. The fader. Rebounded by Green.
And normally that's an easy two for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Pass to Melton. This one for three. The Knicks with the rebound.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. They lead by 4. Pass to Hart. They need this. New York, no good that time either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Butler finds Porzingis. Now Green. And Anunoby pulls it down. Now Brunson. Here's Towns. 10 points for him. Pass to Anunoby. The three. That shot off.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Green in the post. Brunson defending. Now here's Porzingis. And here's Green from the arc. It's not going to go for him. Here's Hart. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Brunson from the arc. Towns against Porzingis. And stolen by Porzingis. In transition, here they come. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Podziemski's checked in from Melton. Right side Brunson to end the drought. Porzingis grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 6. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now here's Brunson. No points yet. Towns a screen on Curry. And here's Brunson from the arc. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Pajemski with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes. Porzingis has got 6.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Hart with a screen on Curry. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. And it's New York scoring again.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Hart. Back to Towns. Pass to Brunson. From downtown. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 7-point differential. Throws it up high. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
And for New York, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Alvarado outside. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Shamet. Inside. 6 to shoot.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Santos. Pass to Butler. Outside Pajemski. Fires from deep. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Launches a 3. Here's Drummond. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that, he's sure to give him a spark. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has help, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one 3-level scorer.
Now here's Porzingis. Give him 8. Misses from close range. Knicks trail by 7. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Knicks. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside McBride, pass to Towns. And here's Drummond. It's Shamet on the wing. Towns on a screen. And the basket by Shamet. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And no good. The dry spell continues. And New York shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Now Alvarado. He's scoreless. Pass to Towns. Here's Shamet from behind the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the floor for New York, Miles McBride is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Shamet in at the small forward position. The Warriors trailing. To the right side. Porzingis against Drummond. Outside Porzingis. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's McBride. Good.
Miles McBride.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Porzingis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors making a switch here. Melton's checked in.
At the line for one. Kristaps Porzingis.
One shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
Here's Pajemski after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Melton passes to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. KP wrecks the rim.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Towns on a screen. Here's Shamet. No good on the triple. Golden State has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Alvarado, pass to McBride. Here's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Santos. And here's Porzingis. McBride covers. Melton outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, there's the alley. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Porzingis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. New York also changing it up. Jones, he's checked in for Drummond. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Andre Drummond is checked in for Jones.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 0, Andre Drummond.
Here's Drummond. He's got 5. Towns taking his time here. Pass to Shamet to end the run. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And the shot goes in. Melton's got his second basket of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Towns outside. Now here's Drummond. McBride on the wing. Melton covers. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Santos. Still without a bucket. To the middle. Butler double team. Outside Pajemski. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Anunoby. He's checked in for New York.
Number 8, OG Anunoby.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson with it. McBride passes to Anunoby. Here's Shamet. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Up top, Pajemski. From 12 feet. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Knicks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Shamet passes to Brunson. Over Melton. New York again can't hit.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Santos good. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. New York also changing it up. Hart comes in for Shamet. And it's Bridges in for McBride. Here's Porzingis. 16 points for him. Here's Santos. Porzingis up top, covered by Towns. Curry's shot is off. Knicks trail by 3. Hart finds Brunson. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. Here's Brunson.
The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Towns. The three is up. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
Now here's Melton. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Butler, good.
Jimmy Butler taking it upon himself to get those 3 points back.
New York trailing. Brunson looks it over. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Outside Curry. Here's Butler. The kick out. Curry. Melton outside. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Hart. Up and in on the layup. Hart's got his first 2 points of the night.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Melton outside. From the arc. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. And here's Anunoby. Now here's Hart. The rebound by Melton. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Butler passes to Melton. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for Santos. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. And here's Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. For 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. The Warriors leading. Down low. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green. Putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Brunson finds Bridges. Here's Brunson. Back to Hart. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And he makes a first. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Golden State has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. From deep, Melton. Second chance shot, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
This will be his third free throw of the game, and the Knicks making a change here. Alvarado's checked in.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
A minute 31 left in the half. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Melton. And that one's good. Melton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Hart with a screen on Melton. Brunson passes to Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now here's Butler. 13 points in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Melton against Brunson. Good D by Melton. And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors ahead. They lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Knicks trail by 6. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Curry against Brunson. Over Brunson. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 17.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Graham.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court. Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Let's go with a three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Curry. And that one's good. Brunson. He's got 12.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Here's Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Green missing. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Anunoby. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That one on Melton.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
One shot.
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now Butler. 13 points in the game. Outside Curry from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Anunoby banked it in off the glass. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Green, the pass to Curry. The 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Lets a floater go. And Brunson with the lay-in. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Brunson. For the lead. Towns finds Hart. 6 to shoot. Towns a screen on Melton. Here's Hart. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Green, the pass to Curry. Now Butler. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Back to Hart. New York working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. And Towns slams it home.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
And here are the Warriors now. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Porzingis with it. He's got 21. Green, the pass to Curry. Shot from the wing, and the jumper is good. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. Pass to Melton. And here's Butler from deep three-point land. Ooh, Butler in the deep water.
From another zip code, Jimmy Buckets.
Hart passes to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. He's covered by Curry. Step back and fire. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Warriors lead by 3. Butler on the wing. Anunoby covering. Green with a screen on Bridges. From deep, Melton. It's tipped.
Tenacious defender. Bridges covers so well.
Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
And the basket by Curry.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And it's Brunson missing. Golden State has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Porzingis against Towns. Porzingis passes to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Knicks trail by 7. Here's Brunson. He's got 14. Pass to Hart. Towns down low. Working on Porzingis. Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing inside.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Now here's Curry. 28 points for him. Curry creates inside.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Towns finds Brunson. And the 3 off target. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Melton. Outside for Green. Curry, a screen on Hart. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
And Green loves flexing on the defense. Welcomes the contact and overpowers it.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. And Towns slams it home.
He had 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Warriors making a change here. Pajemski's checked in. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Towns. Dottier comes in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Now Green. Pass to Butler. The three is up. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Here's Dottier. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award.
And so it's Golden State with it. After the basket by New York on the other end. Porzingis for 3. And Dottier pulls it down. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Shamet. 9 points in the game. Drummond up top. Pass to McBride. Shoots over Curry. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:24 left in the third quarter. And the Knicks shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Outside McBride. Porzingis against Drummond. It's Shamet on the wing. No good on the 3. The Warriors lead by 11. Curry passes to Porzingis. Curry surveys. Curry finds his way through inside.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Pass to McBride. Drummond up top, defended by Porzingis. McBride goes back up, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
At the line for 1.
1 shot.
That one misses for Drummond. The Warriors shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
McBride with it. So it's the Golden State Warriors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for New York, Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Butler. And it's New York with a rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside McBride. Towns on a screen. McBride can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 14. Now here's Melton. Outside Butler. Puts up a three. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Towns. Pass to McBride. Fires from the wing. It's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Podziemski. Butler on the wing. Covered by Towns. From the right block. Back to Podziemski. Screen by Horford. Lets it go from deep. Drummond grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Shamet. Horford pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Well, the Knicks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Alvarado, the pass to Shamet. Towns outside. Alvarado outside. 5 on the clock. Shamet passes to Towns. That three's off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Horford. Outside Butler. Melton outside. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. McBride attacking. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Warriors lead by 13. It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Butler. Takes a three. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
What's the saying? 80% of success is just showing up. And guess what? Butler shows up every night.
Towns against Butler. Double team on Towns. Drummond. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Butler. Screen by Horford. From 12 feet. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Right side, Brunson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
Shooting 2.
First one falls, and the Warriors make some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Green comes in for Butler, and it's Curry in for Pajemski. And a switch here also for New York. And Anunoby's checked in. Both free throws, good from Brunson.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Melton outside. Porzingis surveying the floor. Pass to Santos. There's the steal. Here we go. Brunson with it, and Melton picks him up defensively. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And here's Curry, back to Green. Left side Curry, all sorts of time, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 40 points.
And you can't leave someone open on Green's team. He's going to punish you for that mistake.
Inside. Here's Towns. Cat doing what he does.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game, finding good looks.
To the middle. Green, the pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Brunson. There's the triple. Shamet, no good. The Warriors lead by 12. To the paint. And stolen by Brunson. Anunoby against Green. McBride. Santos pulls it in. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 42 in the game.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Lets it fly. And Anunoby gets it to go. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Curry against Brunson. Curry passes to Melton. Here's Santos. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry. The Knicks pull it in. Down low. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Miles McBride.
The Warriors lead by 10. Melton outside. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 45 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Shaman. The three ball. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Santos. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Shaman. Outside Brunson. Towns for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Santos. Green in the post. Goes to the fadeaway. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 48.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Now here's Towns. Brunson fires! Oh, Brunson with the triple!
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for McBride. It's a 13-point game. Butler outside. Outside Curry. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
And baskets like this get Green fired up. When you get physical with him, he takes it personally.
At the line for 1, Draymond Green.
Knicks trail by 16. Right side Hart. Outside Brunson. He knocks down the jumper.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Curry. Butler on the wing. Anunoby covering. Green outside. Melton outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. For 3. Hart with a rebound.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. The Warriors lead by 14. Now Porzingis. Curry outside. Melton on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Releases. Can't get it.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Warriors.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Here's Curry after the basket by New York on the other end. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Melton outside. Ooh, it misses. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Draymond, you were stacking the assists. How much do you take it on yourself to be a playmaker for this team?
I play with a lot of great players. I just try to find them in the spots that they like the ball. Guys really shooting the ball well. I've been a playmaker on this team for some years now. That's my job, so just try to get them the ball in the spots on the floor that they like.
You always bring it on both ends. Thanks, Draymond.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.